Konnichiwa, minasan. Sorry. We are going to talk about the promotional plans of our company Toho, so we have to speak English today. We will be showcasing our company's history by laying it out on a timeline. So, Xilan, could you give us a quick introduction first?
はい。こんにちは、皆さん。私は新蘭です。Today, I'm very glad to share the history of founding and development of Toho Corporation. The history of Toho is not only a microcosm of the Japanese film industry, but also an important case study reflecting how the cultural industry adapted and responded to social change in the context of the times. The story of our company began in 1932. At that time, Toho was established as a company mainly focused on musical, such as theater and live performance. However, Kobayashi Ichito, the founder of our company, he realized the great potential of the film industry and began to push the company to expand into film production. In 1937, Toho merged with PCL. This merger was an important turning point into Toho's history. By resources integration, Toho not only strengthened its own production capabilities, but also expanded its market into the movie industry. During this period, Toho successfully realized a strategic transition from the opera to the film industry and established itself as an important player in the Japanese film industry. The story of our With the outbreak of World War II, the Japanese government imposed strict control on domestic film industry. In 1943 saw the merger of Toho with Toho Picture to further combine the resources of other industry into a more comprehensive and integrated business model. At this time, our company name was officially changed to what we know today as Toho Corporation. However, the shadow of World War II deeply affected the development of Toho, and in 1944, under the strict guidance of Japanese government, Toho was asked to produce a large number of propaganda films, the most famous of which was we know about that Kato Hayabusa Kanban Team. Despite facing strict government censorship and control, Toho maintained film production and laid a solid foundation for the recovery of the Japanese film industry after the war. With
That sounds great, Xilan. Nice job. But I remember that our classic IP Godzilla came out really early, and our company's growth is close tied to it. So where's my Godzilla? Can someone can tell me something about it? Hmm.
Okay, I would like to share with you a unique and important film style in Japanese film and television tokusatsu. Tokusatsu refers to a unique art form in the Japanese film and television works. They use special effects and shooting techniques to show science fiction, monsters, or supernatural phenomena. In 1954, Toho Company launched Godzilla, which is not only the preparing work of tokusatsu movies, but also a milestone in the history of Japanese film. Toho Company successfully created a convincing monster image through excellent special effects technology. Godzilla not only laid the foundation for Japanese tokusatsu movies, but also opened a new era of imagination and technological innovation for Toho. Okay, I would like in the late 1950s and early 1960s, our company created classic films such as King Kong vs. Godzilla through cooperation with American film companies. The film combines tokusatsu technology with the style of American monster movies. We not only further consolidate Toho's position in the international film market, but also promotes Toho's global expansion and establish its leadership in the field of monster movies. Entering the 1960s, Japan's economy entered a period of rapid growth, and the domestic market's demand for entertainment content also increased rapidly. Our company took full advantage of this opportunity to expand the scale of film production and create classical works such as Mothra vs. Godzilla and Dracula. These films not only combine complex special effects technology and innovative science fiction elements, but also demonstrate our company's great potential in the promoting the development of the Japanese film industry to the international market.
こんにちは、皆さん。私はエリンです。次は私の発表が始まります。However, the situation is quite different during the mid 1970s. Toho was in the big trouble. Since the Hollywood special effects movies was so much exciting than the Toho's old style tokusatsu movie. Then, in 1975, hardly anyone came to the new Godzilla movie. Only around 70,000 people. It was a big surprise and a big problem. It was the lowest numbers of audience of this series. So Tokyo decided to stop making Godzilla movie for a bit. That was tough because Godzilla has become came famous all over the world. But sometimes you need to take a break to get better, and that's what Tokyo was planning to do. こんにちは、Alright, let's talk about Toho's epic comeback. After a slump, they didn't just sit around. They broke into the booming animation industry of the 70s and 90s and 80s. And Toho was a game changer. Forward to 1984, Toho performed well by distributing this movie, which is called The Willy of the Wind, detected by the legendary detective Hayao Miyazaki. This wasn't just a hit, it's a phenomenon, and it paved the way for something even bigger, the birth of the Studio Ghibli. But they didn't just stop there. Toho became the go-to distributor of the iconic Ghibli films like Totoro and and so on. These movies didn't just boost their profile; they secured the Toho's key role in the animation industry, and that was a time of true influence. Alright, let's take a trip back to 1998. That year, Godzilla made a huge leap right into the Hollywood. Produced and distributed by TriStar Picture in the United States, this film wasn't just another Godzilla movie. It represented Godzilla's first attempt at a Hollywood light production and was seen as a more formal Japanese American film collaboration. And for the first time, Godzilla became a story of a truly American narrative. But here's the complaint. The fans of Godzilla think Hollywood has missed to capture the spirit of the original Godzilla films. Let's take a trip back to
Well done, guys. Nice job. Now let's talk about what happened after 2000. In 2001, Toho began to consider the transition in order to seek new market breakthroughs. It focused on distribution and the promotion of other IP films and the TV dramas. Spirit Away set a new box office record of 30.8 billion yen. Well done, guys. Nice job. Konnichiwa. Well done, guys. So, after the success of The Spirit Away, Toho, our company, gradually abandoned the Godzilla IP, which was no longer very popular, and began to cooperate with popular IP. No more Godzilla. It's too old. What would kids like recently? They like Kamen Rider, they like Ultraman, they like Batman, they like anime, they like Superman, they like Iron Man, but no more Godzilla. We need some fashion scenes. So our company is responsible for promotion and distribution in both local and international markets, and it has to internationalize the many local Japanese IPs. For example, the three pictures on this slides. Do you guys have you guys heard about it. Yeah, the first one, Gigi's Kenshin, the second one, Kimi no Namawa, they are very, very popular and globalization. So for the first one, Jujutsu Kaisen became the most popular anime in the world in 2021, and it doubling Toho's our company net profit in 2021, and estimating its